What's going on, everybody? This is the Ready Football Podcast. We're back in the studio. I'm Brennan.
I'm Logan.
And like I said, we're back in the studio, which means we're back on our normal BS. So,
yeah, we just spent like 30 minutes
dude, it was
just talking.
It's 9:40. It's probably been at least like almost an hour now.
We didn't get in here till about 9:15.
It had to have been earlier.
I got here about 9. You got here about 5 minutes after me. We had that talk in the truck, and then.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, we are back. We have the Super Bowl coming up this weekend.
So
Seattle
wild.
and New
so
England.
Wild.
Seattle will be wearing their all-navy uniforms, even though they are the away team. New England is going all white. How do you feel about that?
I think
uniform thing.
Honestly, I didn't even know that Seattle was the visitor, because I know they alternated every year. Oh, no, it would have been because Philly was the home team last year. Mm-hmm. So the AFC would be the home team, which, yeah, that is kind of interesting, especially because I think it the Patriots had the first choice and they chose white.
Yep.
I wonder if that was, and it was even said on the Pat McAfee show, I wonder if it's like like their road uniforms and it's their road warriors mentality kind of thing that they're bringing. So I wonder if that has something to do with it. But no, that is kind of interesting.
Is it that or?
Because it's also the same uniform matchup as it was when they met 11 years ago. Same uniform matchup.
I was going to get to that, yep.
Except,
but
actually,
also,
no, 10 years ago, the Patriots were wearing blue pants. They're wearing all white.
Wasn't it gray?
It might have been gray.
Blue or gray, whatever.
No, I think it was blue, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was blue.
But I was going to get to. You good?
Yeah, my contact lens is tweaking. I'm good.
All right.
Trying out on me.
Dang, you made me forget where I was going.
I might have just broke my mic. What just happened?
Way to go.
Dude, what is happening right now?
I could say so many things.
I don't know what to do.
So, what's your prediction for the Super Bowl?
SOS. I don't know what's happening here.
Hold on a minute. Don't break this one and talk to the people.
I'll try not to. It ain't my fault. What was the question?
Who do you take?
What?
Who are you taking as your winner in the Super Bowl?
I'm going to take Seattle in the Super Bowl. See, now you're breaking it more.
I am fixing it, sir.
Don't look like you are.
Well, you just hush it. I am. So, what's your final prediction?
I'm going Seattle 28, New England 24. What did you do? You just made it worse. What?
You've done it before when you broke it. You can hold the mic now.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Why'd you take it down?
Because it wasn't going back on.
You might want to call John.
I'll let him know. Just leave it alone.
I was going to make a joke about this, but I'm not going to.
Please don't, not yet.
Can you like get the reference though?
Yeah, I'm happy we are not on video today.
Dude, this podcast is off to a great start, man.
Wow.
We're like not even 5 minutes in.
5 minutes now.
Yeah, exactly.
So
We already off to a hot start.
you never know what you're going to get with us, so
That's fair.
they should be used to it by now.
That's fair.
Because it seems like we're just always breaking equipment.
And going off on God knows what kind of tangents.
I'll save it.
Anyway, back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So you're taking who?
Seattle.
Okay, what's your score prediction?
31-21.
And why?
Seattle's defense.
Okay. You think they'll be able to you think they'll be able to contain Drake May?
Yeah. Seattle's
Because his legs were the largest reason they won against Denver. He only threw for 86 yards. He got sacked 5 times.
You're right. But look at the stats this season. Seattle's defense is one of the top, I'd say, 2 defenses in the league. Maybe 3.
You could argue New England's offensive line is like top 2 or 3.
Yeah. Seattle's defense is...
Dude,
I'm going to be echoing myself that I have all year already. Their defense is one of the quickest,
they're
of the
young.
youngest,
Yeah.
and one of the most physical defenses.
Their D-line is nasty. You saw what they've been doing in the playoffs. And then this is where the argument comes in.
When the playoffs started, who did I say was going to win it?
Didn't you say New England?
Seattle. I said it would come down to Seattle and Denver, I believe. Or Seattle and New England, and Seattle would win.
My hope went into Matthew Stafford.
Seattle's defense has been killing it. Yeah, their defense has been killing it all season. I had their defense on fantasy.
They did.
They were getting double-digit points in fantasy alone.
But when they lost, they gave up points.
It only happened, once? Twice?
I think so.
At most 3 times.
I mean, they give up 27 to the Rams, and then that wild 2-point conversion game that they also had with the Rams, that one was like a 38-36 game. So Seattle's defense has given up points in bunches. And it's not like New England's offense is slacking at all. And I think and it's like I said, Drake May's leg game was a large reason why they won against Denver. So I'll be really curious to see if Seattle's defense can keep him contained. Or at least if they can get pressure on Drake May too. I think that'll be the biggest part, is if they can get to Drake May. And if they do, how many do they need to rush? Do they need to stack the box and bring 5-6 guys to get to him?
Can you say that again?
I'll be really curious to see if Seattle is able to contain Drake May, and not only contain him in terms of the running game, but their ability to get to him in the pass rush. If they can get home with 4 and not have to blitz, or if they're going to need to bring 5-6 guys and stack the box.
I don't know. That's tough because I haven't really had a chance to watch.
Because it's basically strength on strength in terms of Patriots' offensive line and Seattle's defensive line.
I'm going to say at least 4.
4 sacks?
Yeah.
Or no, you're saying
at least 4
guys
to rush.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'll say Seattle get at least 4 sacks. 4 sacks and at least 1 pick.
I I just don't know what I think of their ability to contain him in terms of his ability to run.
If that's
If he can move the pocket and he can scramble,
I want to say Seattle's more of a zone defense though. They don't really need to blitz because the pressure that they can get.
I wonder if they'll spy him at all.
They could.
Especially if he rolls out of the pocket.
Let's flip it. Seattle's offense against New England's defense. Who are you taking? Because arguably Sam Darnold is the best quarterback in this.
100%.
But I did see something.
I think I would take Seattle's offense over New England's defense. I think the maturity, the experience. I mean, Seattle's offense, they are a well-oiled machine right now. They are all in sync. They do not make mistakes, and if they do, it's not many. Kenneth Walker is an absolute monster in the backfield. I mean,
who's their other running back? Seattle has two really good running backs.
I forget the other one's name.
One's hurt.
Their tight end's really good too.
And
then Rashid Shaheed.
You got
Jackson Smith and Jigba, Cooper Kupp.
I think Seattle's going to win. I think it's going to be a close game, and then they might pull away in the second half.
Just run the ball on the 1 yard line. Just run it. That's all I'm saying. Just run it. I think I speak for everybody in America. Just run the ball. Just run the ball. You're on the 1 yard line. Just run it.
So I was having some technical difficulties. Finally got Seattle's schedule pulled up.
My arms are getting tired. This mic is a little heavier than it looks.
It really is, isn't it?
Have you held this?
Not that one at the old studio.
Hold it.
I'm good.
No, see how heavy this thing is.
I know how heavy it is.
Yeah, my arms are getting tired.
Well, you shouldn't have broke it.
I didn't break it. I didn't touch it.
I don't know how it would have broke then.
I don't know. Wasn't me.
That can't be right.
What?
Seattle's last loss was the Rams, November 16th. It was 21-19. Then, October 5th, the Bucks beat Seattle 38-35. And then the Niners, September 7th, beat the Seahawks 17-13. What is so funny over there?
First off, what originally got me laughing was I saw the score of the Seahawks-Falcons game. And then I started laughing harder because I saw the Seahawks-Saints game.
Seahawks-Falcons.
It's down further on the right side.
37-9, okay.
And then I saw the Saints game up higher.
Oh.
Higher.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know.
It just made me laugh.
So they lost week 1. Week 5.
And then
week 10. So they haven't lost since week 10.
Which, I mean, if the pattern tracks, they would have lost by now. It would have been around a 5-6 game streak. So, do they got one more in them?
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could they go on a 10-game win streak?
When's the last time an NFL team went on a 10-game win streak?
I don't know. Let's look it up.
I feel like that might be a stupid question, and it might have been really recent, but I'm like actually curious. And before you hit enter on that question on good old Google there, what NFL team do you think it was? Don't hit enter yet. Answer the question.
I'm not hitting enter.
Answer the question. Who do you think it was?
That's not how you spell streak.
Who do you think it was? What NFL team? I'll throw out a guess.
Oh.
I'm gonna say it was one of the Chiefs teams that won the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I can't pinpoint what year exactly. Ooh, another.
I don't know. After our bye week last year, we went on and it was like week 5, week 6 bye. I don't think it was last year's Eagles.
I wonder if it was the Bengals that went to the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna go 2017 Eagles.
Okay.
Because we were
I'm trying to remember what years the Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
4 or 5 out of the last 7, 8.
I mean, yeah. Speaking of the Chiefs,
as of December
the
2025.
Broncos. Oh, yeah, it was Denver this year.
Yep.
Wow.
Other recent teams to achieve 10 or more consecutive wins, including the San Francisco 49ers, 10 games to end the 2022 regular season, and the Philadelphia Eagles, 10-plus games in 2025.
Yeah. Wow, we were way off.
No, I doubted last year's Eagles.
You said 2017 Eagles.
I was talking about how we went on a run last year because our bye week was early.
Yeah.
But then I doubted it because I thought we had a late game
And then
loss.
you settled on 2017.
I did.
So, way off.
The 2018 Saints went on a 10
Oh yeah, the 2018 Saints were nasty.
before losing in week 13.
Longest winning streak in NFL history are the Indianapolis Colts with 23 consecutive regular season wins from 2008 to 2009. Holy crap.
The New England Patriots also recorded a 10-game winning streak that stretched from late 2018 into early 2019.
That's insane. Okay, so with Seattle looking to be the team that joins that streak of 10 straight games, where do you think the offense leans the most? Do they lean on Kenneth Walker or do they lean on the arm of Sam Darnold?
I think Darnold.
You think the Patriots D-line will kind of suffocate Kenneth Walker and take him kind of neutralize him?
They got not Joe Milton. I'm blanking on his first name. His last name's Milton, the big defensive tackle that played for the Eagles last year.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
have him in the middle. They have another good player. I'm blanking. But yeah, no, New England's defensive line could be a problem, I feel like, in the running game. And with how Sam Darnold has been balling out this year, he was allegedly hurt with the oblique last week, 2 weeks ago against the Rams, and had 350 yards, 3 touchdowns.
I seriously think Kenneth Walker might be one of the best running backs in terms of the screen game in the NFL.
Yeah.
That is, if they don't have success on the ground, they're absolutely going to open it up through the screen game.
I was curious. The 2017 Eagles achieved a 9-game winning streak during the regular season, running from September 24, 2017, Week 3, to November 26, 2017, Week 12. The streak was a key factor in their 13-3 regular season record and eventually Super Bowl champions. That defense, though, no, well, I guess both sides were nasty. You remember who was the number 1 team defensively in the league at that year?
The Eagles.
Not the full year. At one point in the year, when we played them, Denver Broncos had the no-fly zone defense that year.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Carson Wentz went in and torched that defense up in the air.
Yeah. I completely forgot about that. God, that was so long ago. Yeah.
No-fly zone what?
Yeah.
2017, the Eagles meet the Denver Broncos. Mid-season, you'd say, right? 8-9, 3-5. They apparently had
8-9 and 3-5. Those are not the same. Those do not equate to the same number.
Somehow, Denver had the no-fly zone defense, one of the best.
No. Hold on. Back up. 8-9 and 3-5.
That 8-1 and 3-5.
You said 8-9.
My bad. I did math. All right, my bad.
That's what I was saying. Let's go back to this. Let's correct it.
Let's be happy I did some correct math.
God, you really have to force a horse to drink water sometimes after you lead it to them.
Yeah, math was never my strong suit.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, hold on, what's this area right here? And you're like, huh?
Unless we're talking about like yardage, my math most likely will be off. But
unbelievable.
The 2017 Denver Broncos arguably had one of the best defenses. Don't know how at midway in the season you're 3-5, but they came to good old Philly, right?
I think that was the year they had Brock Osweiler after Manning left.
Sucks for them. They came to Philly, right?
That was after Manning, wasn't it?
I think so. And we did BTA.
Yeah.
51-23.
Okay, now let's fast forward to 9 years to present day, back to our Super Bowl that we're talking about right now.
You're right. We got carried away with the
you got carried away.
It was with the win streaks, and then I remembered that game, and
then you got carried away. They ain't
no,
we.
I was stopping after that game. Hey, when you score, you don't know anything about it because Purdue doesn't really score that much points. But
no, we don't.
When you score 51 points in a football game, you talk about that game.
And I'm mad at them right now.
Football or basketball?
Both.
Is it because you guys lost to
Don't start.
Don't
start.
Because you both lost to IU? Is your arm tired?
Very.
Hey, how's your drink doing, by the way, sir?
Pretty fire. I'm enjoying it.
You want to maybe say something about it? What is it?
That's more you than me. You know more.
All right. Well, I just took a drink of my Dubby. Energy drink.
Sounds really bad.
Energy drink that we are now sponsored with. You can go to dubbyshop.com. Use code RFBPOD. Ready Football Pod. They are a energy drink that doesn't use any fillers, any what's the word I'm looking for? I'm blanking on it. Artificial flavoring or coloring, and it only has 150 milligrams of caffeine, which is a lot lower, about half, if not more than half, of the caffeine in most energy drinks you consume. So,
I mean, bucked up is like 300 a can.
Yeah. So, you, I believe, are trying the sweet and sour blue raz.
That one's pretty good.
It is.
That one's really good.
It
I
is.
the last drink I just took, just finished it.
And it was as good as the first one, right?
Yeah. It was delicious.
How smooth is it, scale 1 to 10, drinking wise?
Pretty smooth. I mean, after shaking it, the bubbles didn't really die down in it, but like other than that, like it was pretty smooth.
But once the bubbles do die down,
Yeah.
you take a drink, it's smooth, it's not grainy like any other powders.
It's not like carbonated
energies,
or
like,
anything like that. Like it's like water. Wait, I mean, it is water.
It
but
is, and if you were to do it in a clear cup, I have not tested it myself. I don't know why. But from videos and reviews that I have seen, that blue raz that you were drinking right now is just like a foggy water.
Mm-hmm.
It just has like a little tint to like what your water looks like.
Yeah.
A little bit more darker than that.
Doesn't change colors.
No, because no artificial coloring. So, yeah, go to dubby.com and then use code at checkout RFBPOD, Ready Football Pod, at checkout to get 10% off your order. So, with that being said, I have tried the sweet and sour blue raz and Pushin' Punch, which is like a fruit punch with a little bit of lemon and a little bit of lime. Really good, like the blue raz, very smooth. And I honestly cannot wait to try more flavors. They have
non-energetic ones too.
Yeah. Non-energetic ones, which just don't have caffeine in them.
I think it's like just the hydration ones.
Yeah. So, and another good thing about Dubby is you are just getting what you want. You're not getting any of like the fillers or any of the bad stuff, really.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
go check them out. Purchase and order. You can do this fun thing called the Chef's Choice. They will base the flavor of the powder you get off the name of the order.
That's pretty cool.
They have s'mores. They have, like we said, Pushin' Punch.
That's one we're eager to try.
Yes. It even says on the tub of powder to try s'mores with milk. I will personally be doing that. Brennan will not. He is not a fan of milk. Don't know what kind of weirdo lives in Indiana is not a fan of milk.
Hey, a lot of people, my brother included.
Well, if you guys were allergic to it, I guess that makes sense. But they have a vintage like rainbow sherbet flavor. And I just saw in the Discord that it is out on the shop now. It's called something. I don't want to take a guess and be wrong. But Granny Smith green apple.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. So I already have my next 2 flavors that I want to get picked out. You guys get an order. Let us know how you guys liked it or didn't like it. Shipping doesn't really take long. We even got hit with a winter storm, and I think it came a day later than it was expected. It was supposed to be here on a Monday, and I think I got it that Tuesday.
Yeah.
So shipping's good. Yeah. So go check them out. Use the code and let us know what you guys think. And we will be making more content, doing more reviews of it and posting it online. So make sure to keep an eye out for it.
Now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yes. So I think we really covered the game.
I was going to say, you got anything else Super Bowl related before we move on to some of the other news around the league?
I don't think so.
I don't.
Seahawks are winning.
That's where the large majority of bets are going to, is towards Seattle. I think the last I saw was like a 4.5 point spread.
So I'm taking Seattle.
I am
Plus,
too.
I cannot stand the Patriots. Never have been able to since they're cheaters, which we will talk a little bit more about that here in a bit.
And it's like I've always said, when you grow up in Indiana and you grow up a Colts fan, you grew up hating the Patriots.
Didn't grow up a Colts fan. Let's make that very obviously clear.
I said, if you grew up a Colts fan.
But I hate the Patriots.
Like
I like the
you
Patriots.
lived and died with the Manning-Brady rivalry. You hated Brady. You hated Belichick. You hated New England.
I liked the Colts for a couple years when I was younger. And then my parents were like, why do you like the Colts? I was like, because they're a hometown team. They're like, you don't have to. Like, we're both from Indiana, but we both like the Steelers.
Which is fair.
So I sat down that week, watched games, and I watched the Eagles and Cowboys. And I was out there in the living room as a little kid watching Brian Dawkins, McNabb, Trent Cole,
I grew up a Colts fan.
Westbrook.
Yeah, grew up a Colts fan till they traded Peyton away to Denver. And then my best friend at the time was a diehard Lions fan, and I'd watched Lions games with him in the past, and like I knew Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson and who they had and Jim Schwartz as their coach and all of that. And like right around the same time that Peyton got traded was the same year that the Lions made the playoffs for the first time in like 2011. So like I knew of the Lions. I'd watched games with him before. So I was like, I don't know, I just switch teams now, I guess. Like,
and one of those years around that time frame is when you guys, the Lions, came to Philly. And we had that snow game
2014
to where ESPN literally had to like do IT stuff and manually put lines out there because there was just so much snow you couldn't tell where anything was.
Calvin caught that pass and had the snow all in his helmet and face mask and everything.
No other man I have ever seen could run through snow just as good as he could run in perfect weather, rainy weather. LaShawn McCoy.
I was going to say Shady McCoy.
That man.
Dude, he was. I remember he pissed me off so bad that game.
Snow was coming up to his shin, his knee, whatever, and he's still just gliding through that snow.
Lost no speed at all. No traction.
And he was still juking and shaking people.
No, did not lose balance, nothing. I remember being so pissed off. That's when I realized that was the life of a Lions fan, is just being pissed 24/7.
I remember that game because I was sick.
And hating the refs.
I was laying on the couch. We had a litter of puppies at the house. One of them was laying on my chest, and I was watching the game in the living room.
Yep. And then, side note, I just want to say this. All these new dome stadiums that they're building, these are the games they're taking away from us by building these. Mm-hmm. I'm not happy about this. We're losing we're losing the foundation of our country here.
I feel a rant coming on. You want to just get into it?
Whether football games are America. The weather games are the best games throughout the season. Aside from the rain games. I don't care about those.
They're up there with the night games. Night games, best games.
Absolutely.
Especially go-to. Thank you for that experience still.
Night games are so much more fun than day games, especially for winning.
I'm still waiting to go back, even though I'm not a Purdue fan. I'm still waiting to go back. Take me back at any time.
I may not even be going back for a minute.
Well, take me back at any time, especially if Oregon comes to state.
Let's see if we can figure out what a football is first. Let's see if we can do that.
I think you guys know what it is. I just don't think you guys know how to move it.
No, we're like cavemen. We poke it with a stick.
Not moving.
Exactly.
It moved inch.
Yeah. That's what we do.
I have to kick it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what we do.
I'm sorry. I can't help myself.
No, I mean, it's the truth. You ain't wrong. I'm not, it ain't no sarcasm behind it. It's a legit truth. That's what we do.
Come on, let's get into it.
This may be a hot minute before I go back.
Come on, let's just rip the Band-Aid off.
They, right now, have killed all of my love. My love for college football. They've killed it. They've killed it, and they've stomped it out to die.
Become an Oregon fan.
No.
Why?
This is the problem. I grew up with this. It's in my DNA. I bleed black and gold. I'm used to mediocrity and to suck. I said this to my old coworker the other day. Purdue
I think
athletics,
you want to go back and change your wording on that.
What?
And you suck?
Who?
That's what you said. And I'm not saying it like that, but you said you suck.
We suck? Yes, no, we do.
Okay.
I'm confused. What am I missing here?
You didn't say we. You said a single letter.
Oh, I do?
Yes. You said I suck.
Oh, I don't know. They suck. Here's the thing.
I get it. You're on your rant.
I'm used to suck. Our athletics sucks as a whole outside of basketball and volleyball.
Well, you guys lost IU in basketball this year too, so.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm not kidding. Our athletics department outside of basketball and women's volleyball are a complete joke. We're mediocre. Mediocre. Not even. Barely mediocre. And it's like I told my old coworker the other day. Our athletics department is allergic to allowing our fan base to have any sort of joy or happiness.
Maybe after they saw you do it, they will get some pep in their step.
Our athletics loves and feeds on giving its fan base heart attack and anxiety attack after heart attack and anxiety attack. And this is why men die early. This is why we die early. Because the road to that starts with watching them and then punching holes in the wall and being labeled as abusive. Our fan base is not allowed to be happy. Only miserable. Only misery. Only depression. Part of our school colors is black for funerals. Our funeral. That's how ass we are.
What about the gold? What does that mean?
We pretend it's luxury.
So death and luxury. Got it.
The real gold is in South Bend. They would do it a lot better than we do. We're fake. We're the pawn shop gold. Or mall kiosk gold.
All right.
As you can tell, I'm not very happy with my college team right now. Or my school, I should say. Not very happy with them. Although they did just beat Maryland by 30. Maryland is cheeks, though. They are
so you guys,
hot garbage.
You guys lost to IU. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought I was done laughing. I'm not.
Don't forget who put belt to ass on you in the playoffs.
I know, but your team is in it, so.
We don't know what football is.
Do you know what any sport is?
I don't know.
All right, let's get off your Boilermakers.
Yeah, I'm going to get more mad and punch a wall and get called abusive. Back to the NFL since we're off the Super Bowl, and I got my weekly Purdue rant out of my system.
Do you feel better?
No, we're still ass.
Hey. Okay. Your buns.
Cheeks.
That works. Buns or cheeks. All right.
Or as my brother would say, turbo buns.
I do like that kid.
Oh, bro, he's like 6'4" now.
Dang, he's up to my height?
Yeah, he's a...
Well, where's your height then?
Yeah, I did not get that.
Okay,
back to the NFL.
Yep, I got my notes up. The NFL will be returning to Mexico City starting in 2026 to play regular season games for the next 3 years.
Can't wait to watch 2 NFL teams go missing.
That was breaking this evening by the NFL.
Do you remember that joke being made at the NFL Awards by Conan O'Brien?
Yeah. The Titans are hiring 49ers assistant head coach.
The Italians?
The 49ers. Listen.
I thought you just said the Italians. I'm like, who are you talking about?
I don't know. I might have.
Do you mean to say the Titans?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. The Titans are hiring 49ers assistant head coach Gus Bradley as their new DC. Former NFL QB Davis Webb has been promoted to the role of offense coordinator for the Denver Broncos. The Ravens are hiring Anthony Weaver as their new DC. He was also the team's assistant head coach from 22 to 23. The Rams have signed coach Sean McVay and GM Les Snead to multi-year contract extensions. Paris will host a regular season game during the 2026 season. Saints are named as one of the participating teams. So the Saints are going to be hosting a game over in Paris this year. Dolphins are expected to hire Packers linebacker coach Sean Duggan as their defense coordinator. The 49ers are hiring former Rams head coach Raheem Morris as their DC. Cardinals have hired former Rams offense coordinator Mike LaFleur, whose brother is the head coach in Green Bay.
Yep. Why are you reading it off your phone when you got it on the computer right there?
Because that monitor wasn't in my view.
Wow.
And honestly, I just kind of got carried away. I was just going to do the special games off my phone. Because I don't have that pulled up. I forgot to on the screen. But Titans have also hired Brian Dable
That's a home run hire. That's a great hire.
as their OC.
That is a great hire.
I was really hoping the Eagles would get him.
That is an awesome hire.
I was hopeful the Eagles would get him. He has ties with Hurts, Saquon.
Dable is
Smith.
going to do wonders with Cam Ward. They need to build around him.
Yeah.
He needs weapons.
No, he needs protection.
That too. But he needs receivers. He needs a receiving core.
The Ravens, head coach Jesse Minter,
I like that hire.
offense coordinator Declan Doyle, DC Anthony Weaver.
This is the one I'm real excited about.
What, the next one?
Yeah. I'm excited for this one.
Are you really?
Yeah.
The main one on this list?
Yeah. I think this is an awesome hire.
All right. Well,
This might be my favorite hire of the cycle. I'm not going to lie.
Pittsburgh is signing head coach Mike McCarthy, defense coordinator Patrick Graham, and special team coordinator Danny Crossman.
I like
Why
that.
do you like this one so much?
Here, the main reason, Mike McCarthy is from Pittsburgh. He grew up a diehard Steelers fan. You watched him in his press conference. He cried before he even spoke a word. That his press conference alone won over a lot of people. I think this is an awesome hire. I mean, Mike McCarthy, he had success in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers' future is questionable if he's going to come back. But if he does, he'll have the opportunity to be reunited with Mike McCarthy again like he was in Green Bay.
McCarthy wants him back.
Exactly. McCarthy wants him back. But he had success in Green Bay, made the playoffs with them, won a Super Bowl with them. Didn't have as much success with Dallas, but that's Dallas. But he's a respectable coach. He took a year off, was still involved, was still around the game. I think this is an awesome hire. I think he's going to – he's from Pittsburgh. He knows the culture. I think he's going to bring his own culture to the building, into the locker room. But he's a Pittsburgh guy. His family's from Pittsburgh. I don't think anybody else could have fit that better. Honestly. I think he's going to have a lot of success there.
You know what I find strangely odd about that hiring, though? He is almost I don't know how I want to say it. Look back at both of their careers, and they are almost identical. Tomlin and McCarthy.
Yeah.
Do you think McCarthy's going to be enough to get them over the hump that they've been in? Maybe winning the AFC North, but not doing anything in the playoffs? Because early 2000s, Big Ben,
Hines Ward,
all those teams, Jerome Bettis, Centennial Holmes catching the touchdown pass against Cardinals to win in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You had Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell. You had the Muncie brothers.
Yeah. You had James Harrison, Ryan Shazier. You had
Hayward,
Ryan Clark. You had dudes.
Troy Polamalu.
Yeah.
You had players.
Yeah.
You're contending in the playoffs. You're making a deep run in the playoffs.
I think he'll get him back there. I think he will.
With A-Rod as his quarterback.
Maybe not A-Rod.
Do you think he's going to...
Honestly, what I think will happen is they're going to take a quarterback in the draft.
So you don't think they're sold on Will Howard?
I think they are, but I think they'll bring in well, no. I don't want to say the draft because they just drafted Will Howard last year. I think they'll get a quarterback through a trade or maybe free agency. I think they'll give – because you can't put all your eggs in one basket on A-Rod coming back.
Did you
need more experience in that room than what you have.
Did you hear who's going to be hitting free agency?
No.
It's not going to be happening until March. But if he is still on the current team he is on by March 13th, I think.
Was it Tua?
He gets a payday.
Who?
Kirk
Cousins? Holy, oh yeah. He'll be back.
You want to know how much they're projecting him to get in free agency? I heard it the other day. I'm driving and I'm listening to the Colin Cowherd show. He says a $40 million quarterback's going to hit free agency. Talking about Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Jets would easily sign him.
Oh yeah.
To $40 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted him a couple years ago. He played with them and then I think went to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. No, he was with Minnesota.
He played with him in free agency though.
Oh.
That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
So, do the Steelers pull the trigger on a $40 million Kirk Cousins?
They could.
Mike McCarthy?
But it would be almost another Aaron Rodgers situation.
That, and you do that.
I mean, you sign him to what, a 1 year?
Maybe a 2 year?
Exactly. It's another A-Rod situation.
But you pay him that much, you're not going to have a lot more money to go out and get protection. I feel like the Steelers.
Defense.
I feel like Steelers need a lot of help on the outside.
They do.
You can't count on DK.
No.
In Pittsburgh. If it was Seattle DK, yeah, easily. You can count on him.
But Seattle had more weapons around him.
So, plus he's getting in arguments with fans, getting suspended the last 2 games of the season.
Yep. Drops.
Yeah. And then after that, who's their best receiver? The small Austin kid?
Their tight end's good.
Yeah. So I feel like they need help on the outside. If they can keep Kenneth Gainwell there. Kenneth Gainwell was a monster for them this year.
Yeah.
Not just running the ball, but like you said with Kenneth Walker, the screen game. Kenneth Gainwell is a really good receiving back too. He proved that in Philly.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it might be too much. But look back, Steelers have only really had 3, maybe 4 coaches in the past, 50 years?
Mm-hmm.
They are loyal to who they sign, so...
Yeah. But who they sign also brings success to their franchise. Their last 2 coaches have delivered Super Bowls.
But like I heard, though, Brian Flores is still available.
Yeah.
Van Joseph, I think, is his name.
Yeah.
Is still available. Why not go after one of them?
You know who I'm also excited about?
Because we'll get to what you just asked. Last thing on the Steelers, especially on the defensive side, it's just not the same as when they were competing.
Yeah.
They are not as physical. They don't hit.
Mm-hmm.
Because like we were talking about, James Harrison, you had all those heavy hitters.
Yeah.
And then you're also playing in the AFC North with the Ravens, who at the times had Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs.
Yeah.
You are playing against the Bengals, who have
Burrow, Chase.
No. Before them.
AJ Green.
The defense. Not AJ Brown. Antonio Brown hit the linebacker. I can.
Vontez Burfict.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was a big hitter. You had Pac-Man Jones.
Yeah.
Even the Browns had heavy hitters on defense at times.
They did.
AFC North was considered one of the best divisions just because it's the most physical division, at least back when we were growing up.
Yeah.
And that's the Steeler pride I know.
And that's what I think Mike McCarthy will get him back to.
I don't think he can.
He's a Pittsburgh guy.
But he's never been that good of a defensive coach.
No.
When he's had to.
But I don't think he'll be...
And to get that defense to turn around... I know I've heard Patrick Graham, but I'm blanking on who he is. I feel like there's too many holes, and with his age, he may not get too many years like Tomlin.
Well, we'll see. I got confidence he'll bring him back, though. But moving on from the Steelers, the other hire that I'm pretty excited about is new Chargers OC.
We'll get to them, I think. They should be on the list. Miami is next on the list.
I'd pay no attention to Miami.
Head coach Jeff Hafley, GM John Eric Sullivan, offensive coordinator Bobby Slowick, defense coordinator Sean Buggin, special team coordinator Chris Tabor. I don't know. The Niners hired Raheem Morris as their DC. Head coach Mike LaFleur got hired by the Cardinals. Vegas hired head coach Clint Kubiak. The Raiders are zeroing in on him, who is the Seahawks offensive coordinator, as their next head coach. The official hire will have to wait until the Super Bowl. Buffalo Bills, new head coach Joe Brady, offense coordinator Pete Carmichael Jr., defense coordinator Jim Leonard, special team coordinator Jeff Rogers. Atlanta, president of football Matt Ryan, head coach Kevin Stefanski, GM Ian Cunningham, offense coordinator Tommy Reese, special team coordinator Craig Arguman. Since Matt Ryan got hired as the president of football, I have been happy. Mm-hmm. I'm not even an Atlanta fan. I don't pay attention to them, but they are making some good moves under Matt Ryan.
They are. And he's involved with their decision making. That's big.
The head coach, Kevin Stefanski, you spent a few years in Cleveland.
I think it's also great to have it from a former player experience, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's big.
Kevin, you got stuck in Cleveland for a few years. Sorry about that. Good luck on the fresh start.
Mm-hmm.
But also, as an Indiana person, we know who Tommy Reese is. The old quarterback for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
He gets...
also offensive coordinator for Notre Dame.
So he gets to go to Atlanta and be the OC there.
Yep.
He's very smart. He played quarterback. He's been coaching college. I think he's been in the NFL a year or so, I think.
He's been around the league. He knows he's got experience. It's a great hire.
I'm excited to see at least how that offense turns out in Atlanta, because they do have some offensive weapons.
They do.
Kyle Pitts, Drake London,
Bijan,
Penix if he can stay healthy.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm forgetting another receiver.
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
No. Well, we'll move on. My Eagles, new offense coordinator Sean Mannion. He was the former Packers QB coach. Don't really recall too much of him.
Mm-mm.
So, Cleveland hired head coach Todd Monken. Chargers, OC Mike McDaniel, DC Chris O'Leary.
O'Leary.
What? Yeah, or Leary. Why are you such a big fan of the Mike McDaniel to the Chargers?
Him working with Jim Harbaugh, their two personalities coming together.
Him with Herbert.
Exactly. You take Mike McDaniel and you bring him from Miami to L.A.?
He's got to go Vegas, his next coach. He's got to hit all the nice spots so he can dress the way he wants.
Or Arizona.
If somehow Kyler's still there,
I'm saying.
that could be a nasty duo somehow.
I'm saying. Or would that be like another Tua situation? I feel like it would be.
Kyler can stay more healthy, though.
True. Kyler knows how to protect himself.
He's not getting concussion every 2 games.
Nope.
Jets get a defense coordinator, Brian Ducker. Whatever. He's going to the Jets. He sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 36. He was the Dolphins' pass game coordinator and secondary. Washington offense coordinator David Blau, whatever.
Former Purdue quarterback.
They're in Washington. They suck.
Former Purdue quarterback.
Sucks. Do you need to remind yourself of your rent?
He was a backup for the Lions for a while.
Defense coordinator Darton Jones.
Durante.
Man, it's late. Leave me alone.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up.
Giants got John Harbaugh, assistant head coach and special team coordinator Chris Horton, and defense coordinator Denard Wilson. Packers got defense coordinator Jonathan Gannon. I know he's defense coordinator, but I was kind of hoping we could get him to come coach offense. See how he does on the offense.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he's a good defensive coach. I miss him, all right? And plus, Vic has talked about retiring. It's still unsure if he'll come back this season as our DC. Wow. We're just going to skip over that Dookie.
The Cowboys.
I already covered those earlier. We don't care about firings. Everyone already knows those.
I think that covers all the coaching changes.
It does, I believe. So, with that being said,
you got anything else you want to add to the pod before we wrap this up?
No, I don't think so.
I don't either.
Make sure go try and get your order from Dubby. Code is RFBPOD, Ready Football Pod. Have a good week. Enjoy your Super Bowl. Hopefully you guys have a lot of good snacks on game day.
Next time we'll be back in studio, we'll be talking about a Super Bowl champion. And then the football season will officially be wraps.
Unfortunately.
And then starts the long, dreaded offseason.
With a couple sprinkles here and there.
A little bit.
We got the combine around the corner.
Usually, and then it'll kind of start dragging into our slower time of the year for the podcast.
But hey, when that happens, we will be making sure we are out in the community giving you guys some kind of content. Don't know what yet, but we will go out and ask questions, ask trivia, just interact with you guys. So, seems like a good time. Plus, weather may be nice. Maybe a little rainy.
Be cold as hell.
Not in the spring.
In the spring, no, but not right now.
Well, obviously we're not gonna go right now. But yeah, no, I think I'm done. You got anything?
Nope, I think I'm all good.
We'll
be back next Monday, like I said, recapping the season for everything that happened, and we'll be talking about a Super Bowl champion, and we'll be getting ready to look towards the NFL draft, look at March Madness right around the corner. So stay tuned for all of that. But until next week, take care, guys.
And remember, football's always better with friends. Take care. We'll see you guys.